The most important thing that I have ever learned in life is this. Pragmatism is the most important thing or most important philosophy in my life. That and probably to some extent Stoicism, which is something I've been studying even more. But when we think about pragmatism, ever since I learned about it from William James in his book Pragmatism, a new name for some old ways of thinking, I have essentially utilized it to build my entire life. And we can think about pragmatism in four main concepts. The first concept is that truth is based off of the practical application of the activity that we're doing or the belief that we hold. So, for example, me saying Namo Amida Butsu brings me personal compassion. Believing in Buddhism or meditating brings me peace. Whether or not there's any factual evidence of any of that is irrelevant because it helps me get through the shit show that we call life, and because of that, it is a truth, and I should therefore continue to do it. The second thing is that ideas and theories can be utilized as resources for us and not actually utilized to create or find absolute truths or an absolute reality. So whatever we find or whatever we're thinking, whether it's Stoicism or if it's Buddhism or Christianity or me thinking that I can get rich if I don't, buy coffee every day and I invest that, whether or not that is something that actually is factually true, it is true because I find value in it and it moves my life forward. And therefore, I should still continue to do it and I should still believe in it because it is an actual truth. Third, experience is the most important thing that we can utilize in our toolbox. And so I'm not saying that you should go out and maybe you try all the drugs in the world and be like, I'm not going to knock cocaine unless I've tried it. But I mean, that's a good way to think about how we should look at experience for the things that we think will provide value for us. So for example, if you are a Christian, but you're then saying knocking, some other religion, it's kind of irrelevant to knock it. Your belief in Jesus is a truth for you because it's providing you value and creating some practical applications that's moving your life forward. If you want to understand the other part of it, you have to go and experience it to see if it then provides you some type of value. And so for my belief system as technically a mystic more than a Buddhist, that's one of the greatest things about looking at it from a mystic point of view is that we can pull pieces from different religions that provides value that we can utilize in our life to move us through life and push us further. And then the last thing that we could think is that the outcomes are important. So if it's providing an outcome that's valuable, then you should believe it and do it. Be thankful, grateful, and kind. Bye.